How's it going, everyone? In this video, I want to give you guys some updates on PlayStation 5 free-to-play titles, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 free-to-play titles, specifically a game that's getting a lot of attention in Splitgate, and also Vigor is getting enhanced for PlayStation 5 as well, so we'll talk about that, and we have a little bit of an update on Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut ahead of its release on August the 20th, a week from today. But first of all, Splitgate was noted that it will be getting a PlayStation 5 upgrade once the server issues are resolved. Now, Splitgate is currently available on PlayStation 4. You can play it on PlayStation 5 via backwards compatibility. However, they do want to bring a native version to next-generation platforms, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. The news was handled during a Twitch livestream where they had a Q&A session, and they did note, we're going to do it. I'm not ready to share any specifics, but there's some obvious things that pretty much every game is doing that we will explore doing. We intended to have the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S versions out already. It's just been a matter of having 110% focus on servers as much as possible. So this game has surprisingly really blown up, and a lot of people seem to be really enjoying it. I just had a friend hit me up earlier today actually on telling me that I need to start playing this more and how great of a game it is. Super into shooters, and that dude is loving this game, and very positive reception on PC. Like, I played it a little bit, but I didn't get super into it. I gotta sit down and play it a bit more because everybody's just raving about Splitgate. It's doing really well from a numbers standpoint, and it seemingly has had a little bit of a jolt over the last month or so, so that's pretty cool to see because there is definitely a need for more competitive shooters on the market, you know, outside of the big name ones, and it looks like Splitgate, we'll see if it has lasting power, but it looks like it's one that could be here for the long haul, so that's cool to see, and hopefully they do get those server issues ironed out, and then we can get a PS5 upgrade here very soon. Okay, moving on from that, the free-to-play shooter in Vigor, on the other hand, is getting enhanced for PlayStation 5, and then grenades are also on the way, as noted by PSU. It notes, bringing 60 FPS to Vigor is just the beginning. The possibilities that PS5 brings allow us to create even better gaming experiences for our players. What we plan on doing next is to use the additional power we get from the console to boost image quality. Also, our team would like to increase the target resolution, boost the quality of the shadows, and sharpen the overall image, but we still have to investigate. So take that for what you will. Again, this is a free-to-play game that's available on PlayStation 4, but it will be getting an upgrade on PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 upgrade will be released with the release of Season 9, so that should be dropping relatively soon. I would expect by the end of the year, no doubt. But yeah, games getting free upgrades, and obviously it's a free-to-play game, so they're not going to make you pay to get a PS5 upgrade, but always liking to see more and more games getting those upgrades because I'm ready to put 30 FPS in the rear view mirror. Let's get everything at 60 frames per second, even if it's as simple as unlocking the frame rate cap. The more I see games doing that, the happier I will be because it's definitely something that should be happening across the board. I get if there's games like that came out in 2014 that you don't want to go back and, you know, mess around with, but, you know, for anything that's relevant in 2021, let's get 60 FPS on PlayStation 5, please. Lastly, I do want to note a game that will be running on at 60 frames per second is Ghost of Tsushima The Director's Cut on PlayStation 5. Now, it'll be coming to PlayStation 4 as well. The Director's Cut is now available to preload if you go on over to the PlayStation Store. The game is about 57 gigabytes, so relatively, I mean, I want to say relatively tame as far as an install file goes, but that's still pretty massive, you know, but comparing to games like RDR2 being 100 gigabytes or, you know, in that neighborhood, and a lot of other games being north of 100 gigabytes, 57 gigs doesn't sound that crazy. And man, if I was thinking that like 10 years ago, 57 gigabytes, I remember when I was installing a Deus Ex Human Revolution and that game was like 7 gigabytes, and that was like a modern $60 game. But nevertheless, good to see Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut has gone gold, preload available. Super excited for it. I know there's a bit of controversy with the pricing, but hey, if Iki Island is going to give me 15 hours of gameplay or whatever it is, more Ghost of Tsushima for like 20 or 30 bucks, yeah, I'm all in on that. And then also Ghost of Tsushima Legends getting some updates, which is nice to see, but mainly in it for the new content. And I have a good feeling that Sucker Punch is going to do a slam dunk job with this upgrade. So that's going to wrap up this video. Again, Splitgate will be getting a PlayStation 5 upgrade once the server issues are ironed out. Free-to-play shooter Vigor is getting enhanced for the PS5 with the launch of Season 9, and Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut Preload is available now ahead of its PS5 and PS4 release next week, August the 20th. Get excited about that. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.